Tell me this I know, for a Bible tell me so. Little one to him belong, Veilika him belong. Yes, the trust on me.
All right, hello friends and family. It's time for another Spec Missions video update. As you know from the last video, we were participating in a school called Titus, which was primarily focused on equipping us to be better communicators and Bible teachers. And the outreach phase of that, we were able to stay here in Kyiv and work with our primary ministry, which is Aqueduct.
And it worked in our benefit because halfway through what was everyone's Titus outreach, this global pandemic known as the coronavirus hit, and our other three teams had to cut their outreaches short and return to their home nations before borders closed. But because we were already in our nation, we got to finish our Pentateuch module of Aqueduct, which was pretty incredible. We had 2 days to figure out how to move our content from being in a classroom to online. Which not only did we lead Aqueduct and run the Pentateuch, we had 22 teachings between the two of us in 8 weeks. So we stayed quite busy. While we were teaching at night during the city, during the week we taught at Kyiv Christian Academy, which is the largest private school here in the city. We taught at local churches. We were going from Old Testament to New Testament, Bible overview to really specific historical background. So it really challenged us as Bible teachers to really be able to adapt not only what we're teaching, but our teaching styles, because our audiences were also different. It was a really great privilege to get to know more of our Ukrainian colleagues and friends.
All right, now you're probably wondering, what has the coronavirus been like here in Ukraine? Well, just like in the States, when quarantine started, which here it started about March 13th, everything shut down except grocery stores. So a lot of people are struggling because they're not able to work. Public transportation is shut down, so a lot of people who can't afford cars, they're not really able to go many places. And the quarantine is scheduled to end May 22nd, but it's been pushed back a couple of times already, so we'll see if that's the actual date that it ends. But just be praying that there's wisdom and when things start opening up, and just that it doesn't spread more in Ukraine. And praise the Lord, the YWAM base, there's been no cases of coronavirus, so we've been safe, our friends have been safe. And really life for Cassie and I hasn't looked that much different because the two places we spend most of our time is home and on the base. All right, and now Cassie will tell you guys how Levi and Nora have been doing through all this.
Levi and Nora are the true champions of quarantine at home. Levi is slowly adapting to life with just the family, and Nora loves having her big brother home. His vocabulary in Russian and English is just growing every day, and Nora's starting to walk. It's hard to believe that she's a year-old this week.
All right, and that's it for our video update. Guys, God is moving in Ukraine, and it is so exciting to be a part of this. Even in the midst of COVID-19, God is still working. And for those of you who partner with us, we just want to say thank you so much. You are just as much a part of this as we are. We could not do this without you. So thank you, and we love you.